When it comes to dating and relationships, the question of when to disclose that you are autistic can seem like a real puzzle. After all, how and when should you approach such a personal and significant topic? Many wonder if they should reveal it right at the beginning or wait until the relationship is more solid. The truth is, there is no one-size-fits-all answer, but there are strategies that can facilitate this conversation. Imagine being on a date and feeling that flutter in your stomach, thinking, is this the right moment to talk about autism? The controversy surrounding this topic is real, and many autistic individuals face the dilemma of how to talk about autism without scaring or alienating the person they're dating. It's a matter of strong belief. Honesty is always the best policy, but how to apply it in a way that strengthens the relationship? The answer may be counterintuitive, but it is simple. The key lies in trust and preparation. It's not just about when to disclose that you are autistic, but how to do it in a way that the other person understands and values this part of who you are. The immediate reward comes when you realize that by being honest and open, you are building a solid foundation of mutual trust and respect. And curiosity? Well, it's natural. Who wouldn't want to understand better the person they're dating? By addressing autism clearly and confidently, you not only clarify doubts but also open doors to a deeper and more meaningful relationship. Let's explore together how to navigate this journey and find the right moment for this important revelation. Personal comfort and timing. Before revealing your autism diagnosis to a partner, it is crucial to be comfortable and well-adjusted with your condition. Imagine yourself as a gardener who needs to tend to their own garden before showing their flowers to someone else. Self-acceptance is key to effectively communicating your needs and dealing with potential negative reactions. For example, if you still feel insecure about being autistic, it might be helpful to seek support groups or therapy to strengthen your self-confidence. The journey to accepting autism can be long and full of ups and downs, but it is essential for any healthy relationship. Think about how you can explain your experiences clearly and understandably. Perhaps you can use simple analogies, such as comparing sensory overload to a radio with the volume turned up to the maximum. This helps the person better understand your needs and limitations, creating an environment of mutual understanding. Additionally, it is important to choose the right moment for this revelation. It doesn't have to be in the first week of dating, but it also shouldn't be left too late. Find a balance that works for you, taking into account your personal comfort and the level of intimacy you have already developed with the person. And remember, every relationship is unique, so adapt your approach as necessary. Now, let's explore how the dynamics of the relationship can influence this decision. Relationship dynamics. The quality of communication is a fundamental pillar in any relationship, especially when it comes to discussing something as personal as autism. Imagine that you and your partner are like two musicians in a band. The harmony between you depends on clear and respectful communication. If both are willing to listen and learn, the conversation about disclosing your autism can flow more naturally and less stressfully. For example, you can start introducing the topic of neurodiversity in everyday conversations, laying the groundwork for a deeper discussion. Mutual respect is another essential component. A healthy relationship is built on the foundation of respect and acceptance of differences. Think about how you can show respect for your partner's quirks and, in return, expect the same. If you feel that your partner is not open to understanding what it means to be autistic, it might be a sign that the relationship needs more work before moving forward with this revelation. Small gestures, like sharing articles or videos about autism, can help educate and sensitize your partner. Openness to growth is what keeps a relationship alive and dynamic. Both should be willing to grow together, learning and adapting to each other's needs. Consider the possibility of attending workshops or couples therapy sessions that address neurodiversity. This not only strengthens the relationship but also creates a safe space to discuss how to talk about autism. And so, with a solid foundation of communication, respect, and growth, you will be better prepared for the moment of revelation. The moment of revelation. Sharing your autism diagnosis is a significant step and should be done when both you and your partner have established a strong connection and good communication. Think of it as planting a tree. You need fertile and well-prepared soil for it to grow healthy. When you feel that trust and mutual understanding are firmly rooted, it will be the ideal time to open up this part of your life. For example, You might choose a quiet and intimate moment, like a dinner at home, to start this conversation. Adapt the conversation to gradually educate your partner about neurodiversity and your personal experiences. You don't need to dump all the information at once. Instead, introduce the topic gradually. You can start by explaining what autism is in general and then share how it manifests in your daily life. Use practical examples, such as the need to avoid very noisy places or the preference for structured routines, to illustrate your needs and challenges. Choose an appropriate moment for this conversation, where you are alone and without the possibility of interruptions. Prepare to speak simply, directly, and clearly. Don't be afraid of reactions. The most important thing is to be confident in who you are. Think of it as an opportunity to further strengthen the relationship by showing your authenticity. For example, you might start by saying something like, "I want to share something important about myself that will help us understand each other better." This creates a safe and welcoming environment for the revelation. Remember that your partner's reaction may vary, and it is important to be prepared to deal with different responses. Some may need time to process the information, while others may have immediate questions. Stay calm and be willing to respond with patience and clarity. And so, with the revelation made, you will be ready to navigate the nuances of autism in the relationship together. Now that you have acquired all this knowledge about how and when to disclose that you are autistic to the person you are dating or in a relationship with, it's time to put everything into practice. Think about how you can apply these strategies in your own relationship. Have you reflected on your level of personal comfort and the right time for the revelation? How is the dynamic of your relationship? And the moment of revelation, are you prepared for it? These are essential questions you should ask yourself. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and share this important part of who you are. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue learning about how to improve your relationships and understand more about autism, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. And don't miss our latest video, 10 Signs of Mild Autism in Adults. It can help you identify characteristics that you may not have noticed in yourself or someone close to you. So, ready to take the next step? Let's go on this journey together.